Hi everyone, today is the Classroom 2 and we are going to create this project using SVG measures. So it will look like this. And let's get started. So we can start and please open your starter PBX file. You can see that I already set up canvas settings with width and height and created a couple of SVG measures. I will explain it a bit later. So for now, let's add our tables. All files you can find in Classroom. Let's start with data sales. Add managers. Products. You can see that managers products are our dimension tables. And the final table is targets. Okay, let's go to transform data. And let's quickly check is data type correct. All is good here. All is good here. I pay you attention that I already created a picture for each manager. So explain it a bit later how I did it. I just simplified your life and you don't need to do it yourself. So product table also looks good. Targets, date, Eric. Okay, awesome. Okay, great. And everything we need to do here is to add date table. Let's create it. Call it date table. Oh, dim date doesn't matter. And let's go to advanced editor. So if you remember in previous class, we used a code and we had to manually put the first and the latest date. But as I promised, here in this class, we create a dynamic code. I just pay your attention that data sales should match, name of table should match to our fact table name, and column date should match to data sales. And it looks dynamically fine there. Start and stop date. So let's close and apply. And okay, we can see that connections created automatically. Let's delete them. And let's build our model. So we have our date, our fact table, dimension managers, dimension targets, dimension products, measure we can here, and our date table. So first of all, let's create connection date to date. one too many. Okay. Good. So the question how to connect our data sales. Let's open the table data sales. And we can see date. And here we have manager ID, product ID. So there will be our foreign case. Let's go to manager table. And we can see that manager ID is a unique primary key. The same, let's open product, and product ID is also unique value. So this is our primary key. Let's create connection product ID to product ID. One to many, cross filter direction single. Good. Manager ID, let's connect to manager. One to many, also good. Okay, and we have one more table, stable targets. So we can see that targets consist of date, manager ID, product ID, and sales target for each date, specific manager and product. Okay, so here the best option is to connect product ID to product ID. So we can filter using product this table and manager ID to targets. Great. So our model is ready. And we can start building our measures. So let's open data sales. So the first measure, obviously, we want to calculate sales. So let's create new measure. Sales current year. Not current year, let it be just sales. Sum. Sales USD. Okay, currency. Let's check that it's USD. Good. Okay, let's add here for convenience _1 and let's create, because we're going to compare current year to previous one. So let's create sales previous year and we're going to calculate sales using same period last year from date table date. Currency, United States, okay. The next measure, we're going to calculate sales delta to find the difference between current year and previous year. So minus previous year. This is also currency, okay. Let's add just here that's the delta to previous year. And the next measure will be sales delta previous year percentage. So we are going to divide our current sales minus previous year sales divided to previous year sales. And let's select type percentage to decimal. It's okay. Good. So to save a bit your time, I created background. You can just replicate this measure on your side. You remember from previous project, it will be background for our reference, and font color, just replicate it, and sales reference. This is a bit more advanced that we did in project 1. So here I placed more advanced logic. Sorry. You can also replicate this measure, and it changes dynamically number of digits, commas. So in case if numbers are different, billions, millions, thousands, it will find the best option to show our values. Just for any case, we really don't need this exactly in this project, but maybe for the future, this formula will be very handy for you. Okay, so the measures related to sales created, we can save our project. Also, you can see that we have not only sales, we have quantity sold and returns. On now, I'm going to analyze just sales, but you can create this project. You can make it more advanced. You can add returns, quantity sold. You can make a switch button to analyze different KPIs separately. But for now, we're going just to use sales. But feel free to create, you can scale this project, and that's why I added quantity and returns. Good. So we can start building the first visual. Also in this project, I'm not going to use PowerPoint a lot, so only for creating background, but other visuals let's create here using Power BI. Actually, this is the not my favorite way to create visuals or background for visuals, but let's do this just for different practice. So let's insert shapes to add rounded shape. So yes, as you saw in description of this project, we need to make 4 these shapes. So let's make it 5%. And color, let it be white. Border, we are going to do gray, slightly gray. And if you want, you can add shadow about the 80%. But I'm not keen to using shadows, but if you want, let's do this. So properties, let it be 940 and 440. Okay, so we can copy and paste it. Four times. Good. And let's place them, I think, about Oh, sorry. Let's place the first one. I think horizontally is okay, and vertically maybe a bit more. Let's try 99. Okay, good. So all these other, let's make 99, and here to select horizontal. So here position should be slightly left, maybe. Good. And for now we can select, go to format, align horizontally to reach the perfect matching distance between our visuals. Let's save it. Okay, let's add a text box to name our project. Let's make it bigger. Sports, and to make it bold. So let's call it Sports Goods Sales Performance 2024. This is the latest year of our data. So let's put it here for now, and we will find more appropriate place for this title. Let it be here. Okay, good. From our managers table, we can see that we have 3 sales team: North, South, and West region. So this shape we're going to use for South, West, and North, and here will be like a common result where we're going to place the best managers. So let's add the first card. With our sales. Let's go to cart, and let's deselect border, divider, background. From here, let's deselect header icons, background from here. And for this card, let's rename measure to just sales. Maybe not just sales, let it be North team. Sales. And let's go to card settings, select our card. And let's here use our favorite Sigui Bold. 45 is too much. Let it be 20. And our North team, I would like to use callout label about 16. Make it bold or semi-bold. Maybe semi-bold looks better here. Yes. And So because here actually we have sales for all teams, and let's open filter and go to managers, sales team, select North. Okay, good. So actually a very good practice if we open view selection, we can see just shape, shape, shape. So every time I do the next, let it be shape 1. Let's call it shape 2, shape 3, shape 4. Or maybe better to call North team and this South team. West team and shape all teams. In a very small project, this is not very useful, but just imagine if you have 20, 30 shapes, different cards, and of course, to manage everything, much better to put everything in the order from the very beginning. The same I'm going to do this with card sales team. Text box, the report title. And after we can group, for example, shape, North team, card, and other visuals, we can group in one group just for better managing. Let's do this later. For now, we are going to, we are going to add our reference. So actually, this is the same what we did in previous project, but let's do it again one more time. Just one small difference comparing to previous project, that here I want to put just reference, and you see that our reference consists of how sales has changed comparing to previous year. So I do not want to show sales for previous year as a value. I just want to put the change. For this case, I'm going to create view measure blank. And let's get started. So let's select our card, apply settings to this card, and as a reference label, I'm going to add blank here. And for this blanks, so I don't want to see the title, value, and let's, where we can, in reference labels layout, we can deselect background. And what we're going to do, we're going to add details here. And here in details, I want to add our reference and adjust color, field value, our font color, and background color. The same steps we did in project 1, so I think there is nothing new for you. Okay, and blank we can show as just a space. maybe let's make it a bit bigger. I think Segui 30 is enough. Great, and let's copy and paste here, and just let's rename North to South Team and West Team. And don't forget to select different region here and region here. Good. So for now we have cards with sales. For we will adjust a bit later how to place everything. So this is a good start for now. Let's save our project. So sales were added, but again, I want to pay you attention that let's open data sales. So we have different years, 2023 and 2024, and for now, all these KPIs tell us almost nothing because we need to select a year. So we can do it in two ways. The first way is to add slicer here and add year from date table. Slider to be drop down and select 2024. When we select 2023, we have nothing to compare. So to my mind, slicer here, as we have just 2 years, doesn't make sense. So what I can offer to add a filter on this page, to add year as a filter on this page, and select year 2024. And here we can see the real analysis, because our report is called Performance 2024, sales related to year 2024. And here we have calculation how sales has changed. Okay, the next, we're going to add a line chart to see how sales changed month over month. So let's put it here. Let me increase the size of screen for better vision. And let's add month's name and sales. First of all, you can see that we need to sort our month name. If we open date table, we can see that we have specific column month to sort month name. So what we need to do, we need to select month name and sort this column by month. It is sorted. Let's to see the result of sorting, we need to deselect and select one more time. Great. So let's rename it to sales 2024. And also I want to add sales from previous year and name it sales 2023. Okay, let's go to general deselect title, header icons, tooltips we need, a legend we need to show, and so I don't want to see x-axis title here, and yeah, values of course we need. Let's go to y-axis, deselect title, values we want to see, and our lines for 2024, I want to change color, something like this, and let's select sales 2023, and I want to reduce the width of this line, and color, let's make it gray and more transparent, maybe about 80, about 80%. Good. Okay, so let's add one more value. We want to add difference, sales growth, and we have sales delta. Let's add it to tooltips and rename like Dale sales growth percentage. For now, we can see sales 2024, 23, and the percentage of growth or decreasing. And let's make this visual more interesting. First of all, let's deselect green lines, and let's go to this menu and error bars. So here for settings sales 2024, I want to add lower bound our sales previous year. Nothing has changed because we need to enable our, and you see actually this is not what I want to see here, and in tooltips I also don't want to see this lower because it makes our tooltip a bit misleading what is lower. So let's go to settings, and here let's deselect bars and markers, and what I want to enable is error band. Let's make it, we can select different color, but I want to match the color series to our line 2024 sales, and transparency about 80%. Looks good. So, but anyway, you see lower in your tooltip, and let's delete it from our tooltip. For this, we just need to turn off our tooltip, and we have sales previous year, sales growth, and what I would add in our lines, I would add markers maybe, but only for sales 20. Let's select sales 23 and deselect markers, and only for sales 24, maybe size 5 is too big, or maybe not. Let it be 4. And don't forget to go to filter and we need to add from managers table sales team to filter on this visual, not on page. Let's select North region. So for now we have the entire picture since January to December, and we can see sales analysis month by month. So let's copy and paste it. Change filter to South region and for West region. We don't want to see the exact color because we need to differ them. So let's go and select something different for line 24. Okay, for line 24, let's select blue one, and for South team, let's select this color. Okay, it looks nice to me. Let's save our project and continue. Now let's add a clustered column chart. What I want to see, let's make it a bit bigger. I want to show top 5 or top 3 products by sales. So let's add product name, our current sales, and comparing with previous year. Let's rename it to 2024. Sorry, 2024, and previous year 2023. Okay, so actually I don't want to show every product here. Let's reduce them using top N filter, top 3, for instance. By sales. Apply filter. Good. And because it relates to North team, we also should add sales team. Oh. Okay. So let's format this visual. And I want to show data labels. Legend, maybe top center is better. About title. So the top 3 products by sales. Yes. And let's select Sigui semi-bold, B12, and also put to the center. Okay, good. Deselect header icons, tooltip we need. Let's go to visual, and values we should deselect title from x-axis and y-axis. Also, let's deselect gridlines horizontal. Okay, and based on business standard, the current year column we can show at the gray. Let's add borders here. Good. And previous year we always show as a white. And also let's add borders. Good. For now, we have top 3 products by sales. And comparing year 2024 to 2023. Let's copy and paste these visuals. And don't forget to go to filter and change region to south here. And west here. Okay, I'm gonna to place somewhere here. For now, good. It looks nice to me. But what I would change, I would like to reduce, not to show values on y-axis. Yes, for now, I think this is the final format for this visual. Okay, let's reposition a bit our cards. So let's check the size 8 for each one. Let's make them maybe 160 for each card. And position vertical 112. Let's make this and this 112. Okay, so we can move a bit this visual. This is not the final adjustment, but anyway, check there. 210 and vertical 304. This visual we can move the bottom. And position vertical 800. Good. Here we have some space, and I want to show every manager in this team and their sales in year 2024 and delta sales to 2023. Here we're going to use SVG measures, and for now we add just table. Let's put it here. Go to managers table and add manager. Here we see the entire list of all managers. Let's go to filter, add sales team. Be patient not to add sales team filter on this page because we're going to filter just this visual. And select South region. Let's increase size a bit. Also, I want to add sales. It would be sales 2024. And we don't want to see totals here. We select them. Also, let's go to cell element, to grid. So we can deselect or use. I would prefer to deselect horizontal grid. And also values, alternative background color. I want to see the white the same, and border. This line also, I want to make it white. Good. Using specific column, manager sales, we can replace the column names. For instance, I would like to see manager on the center. So apply to header only and place to center. The same for sales. And let's reduce number of decimals. Okay, but here on this column, maybe it is better to apply to header and values to put on the center. And we have manager, we have sales, and let's add our SVG measure, sales delta, sorry, here in SVG, sales delta previous year SVG. This is this measure. Please be patient because this SVG measure already uses our measures like sales delta previous year. So this name should match exactly to name of this measure. And here also. You can play with different colors, red, green, it depends on you. It's up to you. I just selected these colors to use, but this is not mandatory. And let's add this measure SVG. And we see the total mess here. Why it happened? Because each SVG measure, if we see data category, uncategorized, it should be set up as image URL. Good. And we need to adjust the size of this. Let's rename it sales delta to 2023. And let's go to image size. And here, let's see what size is more appropriate for us. Looks not bad. Height 25 and with 180. Maybe 180 is enough. So looks not bad. And let's go to specific column, select sales delta, and let's put it on the center also. One more thing. Even when tooltips aren't selected, we can deselect header icons, by the way. Anyway, we see this tooltip, and actually it creates absolutely misunderstanding for end user. What does that mean? And this is a peculiarity of SVG. So how to avoid this text in a tooltip? Everything is pretty simple. We need to create a new page and call it, doesn't matter the name, SVG tooltip. Let's hide this page and go to settings, page information, allow to use as a tooltip, and canvas settings. Type tooltip. I want to select custom and make 1 pixel to 1 pixel. Now let's come back to our table, go to general settings, select tooltip, and page tooltip SVG. For now, we don't see anymore this weird text and just a small, like a flag. Good. Let's copy this table and change team to west, and the same for team from northern region. Good. Now we can see every manager in this team and sales in current year and how sales have changed comparing to previous year. Just one more thing, what I have not done yet. Let's sort our table by sales 2024. Yeah, logically it looks much better. So to sort sales by descending order to see top manager, best performing manager on the top. Okay. So here we are going to add percentage of performing, but before, what I actually want to do, let's place the legend on the center to be consistent, like in this visual. And I would like to separate one visual from another. And here I suggest to use just a shape. Let's go to insert shapes. And let's adjust this shape. Let's go to style. Fill, we can deselect. Everything we need is border. And let's try this color. What I would add to make it glow, maybe. But this is too much, I think. Let's make it transparent. 25 or 70. Good, looks not bad. Oops, sorry. And to place somewhere here. Let's see. How it looks not bad. So let's copy and paste. Okay, we need to be sure that these lines are on the same level. So for this, we need to check the height should be equal, and position, vertical position should be equal. 262, 262, 262. Okay. So let's select at once 3 of them and put here. Let's go to properties. See position. Now we're interested in horizontal position also to reach the perfect match. So if this placed on horizontal 67, this one should be also 67. The same for here, 524. This 982. And all of them should be vertical the same, 536. Okay, save. Let's increase a bit our screen. We can move our table a bit. Vertical 582. So now our table's on the same level. And maybe we should move them a bit upper. And these lines also maybe let's make it upper here. This we can put to the bottom. Between 224. Let's make sure that 224 all of them, and position vertical 802. And width 400. Let's make them equal. Good. And now we can copy and paste our lines to separate our visuals. Let's check position horizontal 66. It should match to each visual. 66. For now, it's a perfect match. Let's check here. 524. And this one 982. 982. And maybe I would make it somewhere here. 770. 770. 770. Let's save. Let's move ahead and add a percentage of target completion. Let's insert text box. GUI light, maybe 14. Let's make it bold. And put it somewhere here. Okay, maybe let's make text a bit dark. Let's copy, paste. Okay, let's adjust to put it a bit left. And here we are going to use another SVG measure, SVG cycle. And you see that this measure uses measure progress, which is has not created yet. So let's go and select measure progress _6 progress. Progress. So first of all, we need to calculate our target. So the first variable is target. Target is the sum of target sales targets. And another variable is result. Let's call it result. And we're going to divide sales current year to target. And return result. Progress measure should be formatted as a percentage. Let it be 2 decimals. Okay, we can save it. And let's add our SVG cycle measure. First of all, let's go to data category and make it image URL. By the way, this measure actually is not created by me. It is created by very talented Power BI developer Maxim Anatsko. I will put the link to his YouTube channel and LinkedIn page in description of this video. So if you want to learn something from this amazing guy, you are welcome. So a big credit to Maxim. Thank you so much for this measure. Let's add a card. And go to filter. Select team from Northern region. And here, as a value, I'm going to add blank measure. Let's go to settings, callout. We do not to show our value because it's blank. Label, everything we want. So let's also deselect borders, dividers, background on cards. And here, let's go to callout, select our blank measure, and add image here. And our image will be, we can upload specific image or enter URL, but in our case, we select from data and put our SVG cycle measure here. Okay, we can adjust the size. And we see that, okay, let's remove background header icons and backgrounds from here. And we can place this somewhere here. Okay. Actually, it's not okay because it looks like I put sales team filter on the entire page. Let's delete it from here and use for this visual only sales team, North region. Okay, good. Let's copy and paste here and here. And select region and west for here. So now let's adjust the position. Should be in the same height, 132, it's okay. And position, we're interested mostly in vertical, 124. And let's move it a bit to the right. And this one. Good. Each team performs not bad from the business point. And let's go to this part here. I want to see the top performing manager and to show all managers. Let's make it happen. By the way, let's remove background from here. Our target completion. Yeah, it looks good. So a couple of words about SVG cycle. You can adjust colors, yellow, green, gray, and here you can see when percentage more or equal to 90, we use green. If more or equal to 70, we use yellow. Actually, we can change this percentage. It depends totally on our business logic. So, for example, we want to use here 0.95 or here 50%. So feel free to adjust this measure as you want. And let's create here the table with entire list of managers. You can put it here. And let's make the full list of managers. Let's increase the screen. And I want to add sales. 2024, let's remove totals. Adjust our grids border, make it white. And values, alternative background. Let's make it white also. So here also I want to increase row paddings, maybe to 6 or 7, or okay, for now let it be 6. Select specific column, manager. I want to place only header on the center, not values. But for sales, I want to see header and values, alignment, center. Okay, so we have sales and it will be good to add measure target. Let's create measure target. Okay, let's move our target measure to main measures. And select currency. Okay, so if we add target, maybe sales, just sales, target sales. Let's go to sales element, not element, specific column, sorry. Select target, center, sales. Let's remove for sales decimals. Okay. And here let's add our measure SVG progress bar. Let's make it image URL. This measure is created by me. And if you want to change here percentage to be presented in different colors, for example, you want to change from 90 to 85, so make sure that it is consistent across all these measures, because here percentage are the same here and here. And let's add this measure to our table. And we need to adjust our image. So first of all, let's rename to progress and go to image size. And let's adjust. Let's try maybe 40, 30, 30, and let's make width about 150, no, 140 maybe. Okay, looks good. And so we need to scroll down. Let's go to our grid values, not values, options, and reduce row padding. Okay, so maybe 1, if 2, good, maybe 2 looks good. Let's move it a bit here, go to general, remove header icons, remove background, and let's place the progress on center, only for header, Okay. So let's copy this line. I want to place it somewhere here. And we are ready to add top manager here. Before, let's make progress by descending. So we can see the top manager. Oh, yeah, what we forgot to do, just to adjust tooltips, the same like we did for this visual. Let's go to tooltip, report page, SVG tooltip. Okay, good. So we can move it down this line to add more space here. And also what I want to increase it, this visual. Yep. Oh, here, let's make it using properties the best option. So hey, 265, and vertical position 278. Get 278. Good, the perfect match. Let's save it. So we have the entire list of managers sorted by progress, and let's copy this. Sorry, copy this text box, put it here, and let's add best performing manager text. Okay, maybe this text, it would be better to make consistent like this one. So let's go and see our card. Label use 17. Siguyu semi-bold. Let's select Siguyu semi-bold and 17. Oh, actually 16. Okay, let's place it somewhere here. Good. Maybe if here we use size 16, it is better to adjust. So this measure label 16 here. Here to keep consistency, and here. And also let's copy color to use this color. Great. For now, this consistent. Let's place it a bit to the right. Okay. So here I want to see the picture of the best performing manager and some brief information about name, age, education. Let's go to our managers table. We have name, gender, age, years working in company, education level, languages. So feel free to use any information, maybe from the business point. That's info, it's not very useful, but we just create an example and doesn't matter what we are going to put here. First of all, let's add a card. Suggest it and this card we use manager and just a moment. We have in managers table picture. So actually, what does it mean and how I created this picture? Let me briefly explain you. So I asked a ChatGPT to create pictures of males, females, and you can see. So it created many different people. After in using Photoshop, I made these pictures consistent, created this cycle, and after I upload it to this website. Let me show you. So this website, actually there are many different websites. You can use any you prefer. ImageBB.com. It's absolutely free, so we can select specific manager and upload, and we receive links. But this link we can't use in our table. So actually for this website, what I did, it is a bit different than previous. I used, we need to use this link, copy it and go to ChatGPT. So we go to ChatGPT, put link and just ask extract the link to be used in Power BI table. And this link we can copy and paste into our table. That's the way I did it for our managers. So also in managers table, the picture should also be data category changed to image URL. And for now, if we add, first of all, let's filter our manager because we want to use top performing. So our manager, let's select top one. And here we're going to use the measure progress. Let's apply. Okay, and we can see Mia, yeah, it matched to our top manager. Let's adjust the card, deselect border, divider, background. Let's remove header icons, background from here. Also, let's go to multi, not reference label, reference layout. Select not here. Just a moment. yeah, multi-category. Let's deselect border, inlines. Okay, we don't want to see the name. The name we're going to place somewhere here. So in this case, our value should be, sorry, for our card. We're going to hide the value. Let's see where I can do this. Yep, to hide this value, should replace manager from category to value, and here we can hide it. Good. So for now, we're going to add image. Here in callout, select our manager. Let's go to image. And here we we selected from data for this case. But here in this card, we're going to enter URL. And let's go and select our picture column from managers table. Okay, we received our manager. Just let's adjust the size. Of our picture. Okay, I actually don't want this card to take too much space here. So, but if we reduce, so you can see that our picture also becomes much smaller. What we should do in card settings, let's open image, call out, first manager, image, scroll down, and here we have image area size. So let's make it bigger. And maybe this is the result we want to see. Let's bring it a bit on the top. A bit more to the top. Okay, it looks nice to me. Save it. Maybe one more in callout image. Let's reduce horizontal gap. Okay, good. Let's move ahead. I created a couple of new measures. Let me show it one by one. This is top one manager. Maybe let's make it name. And what this measure actually does, we create a virtual table with our managers. We add progress, and we using top one function select the best performing manager by progress. So the next, we are looking for region for this top manager. Here I used lookup value function like in Excel, and based on our manager name, we already found it. Top manager name. And what we need to do, we need to select sales team here. The same for education, and the same for age. For age, a bit different because age is numeric, so we just can summarize age column, and where our manager equal to top manager, which already found. Everything is pretty simple. And let's add this information on the right side of our picture. For this, I also want to use the card. Let's put this card somewhere here. And let's try to adjust it. Okay, first of all, we're going to add our manager name. For the beginning, let's add manager name. After, I want to see the region, maybe education, and age in the end. So let's rename our values. Manager, region, education, and age. Good. Let's go to multi-card layout and arrangement. We want to use vertical, and rows increase to 4 to put everything here. So the next reference labels layout here. Just a moment. Okay, let's go to callout and our value. Let's select the Sigumi semi-bold. Let's try what size of text be 12, maybe 14, and yeah, 14 is looks good. Let's go to label, and I would like to reposition label below the value. Let's to the bottom, horizontal gap maybe about 6. Here looks nice. Let's go to cards and remove border, divider, background. Go to general settings, remove header icons, and here we can also remove background. Okay, so let's make it smaller and put it here. Okay, we see that there is not enough space, so maybe we need to make smaller this table. Let's go to grid options, row padding. Let's make it 1. Let's make this table a bit smaller. Bring it down. Move this line somewhere on this level. And let's make our card a bit bigger. Good. So when we select specific manager, you can see info So let's go and check is each of these measure correct. So I'm gonna find our manager. It's Mia Thompson and age 27, South region, master degree. Age 27, master degree, South region. Okay, it works good. So let's make a size a bit smaller. Also, we have products table, and in products we have product name and category. So what I offer to add a couple of slicers here and use product category. Let's make slicer settings category, vertical drop down, accessories, clothes, shoes. So to receive insights about each category. Good. And the same, let's add for, let's copy this slicer and use product name. So if I want to see insights for each product name, if the list of product name is so long, we can add, search here. And for instance, if we want to search, this is a real business case because sometimes the list of products is huge. So always add search in this case. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, just three categories, but where list is long, please add search here. One more thing, what I want to do, I want to deselect interaction between product name, for instance, why I want to see it, because it filters products, but here we all time want to see top 3. So in this case, this slicer should not interact to our, okay, so how to do this for now? Let's go to view, selection, and now let's hide all these shapes and this one and this one. Good. So product name, let's go to format, edit interaction, should not filter this visual. And if we select specific product, it filters everything, but not this visual. The next one. What if we selected, for instance, specific months here? Because it shows nothing, because this visual is filtered for North region only. So in this case, each visual should filter only its own section. What it means, we need to set up interaction, and this visual should filter only everything related to Northern region, but not to okay, so we need to let's go to view, selection, hide this card for now. And let's make sure that we can show this card. And let's make sure that this visual does not filter South team. Okay. Good. Let's do the same for this one. Okay, I deselected this visual. It does not filter this part and this. Let's do the same for all of them. So we select this should filter only this. Please deselect interaction, this visual to all of this visual to all of this. I'm not going to show here, not to waste your time and not to create this video so long. So let's make it happen. Okay, let's make sure that our visuals filter on the specific region. So if we select this table, it filters only this part and this. For instance, let's select product. So please make sure, see that it still filters. Go to edit interaction and deselect. Okay. And what's weird? So we have target completion. If we select specific manager or product, actually, you see, it also filters this card. It shows everything correctly, but when I select a specific month, I can see that this weird indicator. Why it happened? Because in our manager table, not manager, sorry, target, we have target for each product, for each manager, and for each month. So what we should do, we should connect date table date to month start date here. And in this case, when we select specific month, we can see the target complexion in this selected month only. Okay, so it's good. Let's bring back our lines. Go to selection, show all lines. One more thing, I recommend all these shapes. It is better to move somewhere on the bottom, so they shouldn't prevent us from selection our visuals. Please make sure that all shapes you moved to the very bottom. But don't forget that this shape should be on the very bottom, this, and after you can move all other shapes to make put our visuals on the top. Okay, you see that we moved all shapes to the bottom, and actually I recommend to give names. This is card related to West team, this to South, to North, report title name correctly, slicers should named like category or product name. In case in real business reports we have too many slicers and to find them quickly, not to waste our time when we manage report, it is better to give names. So this is one of the best practices for Power BI. So let's save it. So let's add background. Can this selection. Let's go to canvas background, and so this is background I created, but of course it will be good if you create your own. So let's make it stretch, transparency about 30, 40. Let's play with transparency. I think 30 is good. So here, let's remove header icons and background. So we can place, actually maybe not the best idea to remove background because for now our slicer are not visible. Let's bring it back. Okay. Maybe actually this way I also don't like. So let's think how to put our slicers so let's put them here on the right side. And maybe let's go and add, because if we turn off background, it's very hard to find our slicer. So let's keep background white. Maybe let's add visual border and color gray. See, it's better. And to be consistent with our shapes, let's round the corners. What if 3? Maybe we should make it bigger. Let's try 8. Looks better. And this. Okay, something like this. We can also, sorry. Somewhere here, or maybe we can place them here. See, we can reduce size of product. Yeah, we actually don't do very wide. And in this case, I would make them the same with maybe 270, get 270, and it should be the same height, 75, 75. Okay, and the same position, vertical 17, 17. So let's look for a best place for our filter. Maybe it's better to keep them on the right side. We can add a picture with filters, or add filters, and the final step, I want to add here text box. Because this is a portfolio project, so we can add that designed by, to put your name. And put somewhere here. Okay, so let's bring it a bit upper. This I want to see on the same position. Let's save. Okay, to be honest, what I would add, but maybe not today, I would create a button here, like a filter button, to hide our slicers. And when we press to this button, we open slicer panel, so it make it not visible for all time. Good. Let's check how does our report work. So we can select a specific category and see info by each sales team, and in general, who is best performing manager in clothing category. We can select if we want more detailed by shoes, using specific month, who was the best in South team in April, for instance. So we can select let's all specific product and to see information using this product. Also here for brief analysis by top 3 products. So this is a wide range of insights we can get from this report. It is still pretty simple, but brings some business value definitely. And maybe that's all for today. In the next projects, we're going to use more advanced techniques. And I'm waiting for your posts. How did you create this report? But remember that feel free to add more insights and make maybe your own style. Oh, actually, we forgot to. Let's go to selection, and like a couple of shapes are hidden here. Why they hidden? Let's remove background. Yeah, good. So that's all for today. See you in my next projects.